Hi guys, welcome back to Manga Tuesday. Thank you so much for waiting, and let's just jump right into the chapter. So this is the new season, new chapter series of Song of Fyodor. So the author drew a new cover. This is so beautiful. Sienna with all those mysterious black purple butterflies around her. And it's like a hide and seek scenario, which is really interesting. The Song of Fyodor, chapter 122, voiceover by Limbimation. The city of Barker. Barker is the city of civilization and philosophy, also known as the Eye of Western Empire. Poof! The Eye of Western Empire? Then isn't it an old and dim eyesight? How dare you! The reason why it is called the Eye of Western Empire. It is because of the famous Arkademy College is located here. I heard from Teacher Muller before that in the Arkademy College there are 10 old sages with the highest noble virtues. Virtual? All I know is how to eat, drink, and poo. Ha 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 ha. Those are wisdom, humble, honesty, responsibility, kindness, courage, perseverance, self-discipline, loyalty, and faith. Lol, it's kind of ironic that Master Merlin has none of those. I guess he has wisdom, a little bit of self-discipline, and a little bit of loyalty towards the country and Alice. But he has no humble, no honesty, no responsibility, no kindness, no courage, no faith. And the whole Western Empire, like how the upper class treats Saga people, are just horrible. I don't think the Western Empire higher up people follows any of the virtual, including Sienna's father, Sienna's stepbrother, his uncle. Like the whole Western Empire right now is just a mess. Those 10 types of virtual is just so ironic and funny at the same time. I think the only people that follow those are just Alice, Sienna, and Teacher Muller. And I think that they are the only people that has a heart, a kind heart in Western Empire. Which is pretty sad, but back then, Teacher Muller ordered me to copy it so many times so I could remember it. Childhood trauma unlocked, but it's a sweet memory. Always remember Teacher Muller inside our hearts. These group of people have too many spare time to read books and come up with so many difficult words. What's so cool about it? After all, this is the place where Teacher Muller used to study. They must be outstanding people. We should try our best not to cause any unnecessarily disputes. Your Highness, rest assured, my king has already ordered. The soldiers need to disguise themselves, pretending to be Saga Caravan, and not to disturb the locals. Even this ordered? What else did he order? Oh well, there are too many things, including food, clothing, housing, and transportation. I can't say all of them in one breath. Really? Don't have to think so much for me. Let's hear. Oh, when the earrings swing or moves, it reminds them that they're there for each other. It's so cute. What happened? Why is Barca so emptied? This is what you called the eye of Western Empire? The city of civilization and philosophy? Was there a war? No. Although the trees and grasses are withered, the buildings in the city are intact. Doesn't look like it was slaughtered by war. Oh, did Dio's uncle Keith slaughtered the town? Looking at the situation, I can't find a station to settle down for the night. Why not go to Academy College first? With Teacher Muller's old friendship, at least we can find a place to rest. Okay. Craw. Some crow squeaking sound. Doesn't seem like something's good gonna happen. This is the Academy College. Swallow. This is more like a horror film, abandoned college. Why is it so dark and so many crowd around? And there's like bloodstains on the ground. What the heck? Footsteps. Strange. Tap, tap. There isn't a single person. Don't be rude. These are statues of all sages. Isn't it just a statue? Can't even touch it as if they are real people. Real. What? There are real people over there. What the? What is happening? This is definitely a horror film right now. Why there's so many dead people wrapped around those pools? Oh, wait. I think of something. Are those sages, because the sages are following like this 10 virtues, they're like kind-hearted people, and they might disagree to Dio and Keith policies. So Keith and his army swiped the city of Barca, so there won't be any more voices against them. This is cruel though. This is brutal. It is gross. Sienna is very shocked. Captain Quintus, there is a secret letter from the Saga messenger. Chalice Fortress? The King of Saga wants us to send troops to support Alice. No, Her Highness Sienna. Captain, we're just frontier fortress. Whoever sits on the throne will not affect us. Why should we get involved in the battle of the throne? What you said makes sense, but... Oh, it is the battle of the throne. It's another reason why Lazio shouldn't be so involved in it, because it is some internal country turmoil. It needs to be resolved by Sienna. But Captain Quintus is a big hero who seeks ways to repay others. How can he not return his favor? Even a life-saving favor. Yeah, Sienna saved him, so he owed something from Sienna. Your Highness Alice, I owe you my life. Who is talking nonsense outside the tent? Whoosh. Oh? Oh, okay. Wait, no, it's Lazio. His earrings are so obvious, and it's only one of them, so it's so obvious that it's Lazio, even though he dyed his hair black. And his eyebrows too, but it's Lazio. Haven't seen you in a while, Captain Quintus. You are Shh. So this is how Lazio supports Sienna in another way to be with her. I guess because he's not really sure if Captain Quintus will actually 100% support Sienna, so he make this move just to make sure everything runs well. There is army from Chalax, and there's special army that Lazio formed for Sienna, and they both have the forces to overthrow the throne right now. So, oh my god, this is getting intense. It is a political battle. I hope that Sienna will change the system, and I hope it will become a happy ending, because Lazio did so much for Sienna, and Sienna did so much for him too. So that's the end of the chapter. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next Monday.